This raised reasonable suspicion on the part of the investigating officers. Why would a mother whose husband has disappeared for the last couple of hours fail to cooperate with the police and share whatever information she had with the investigating officers? Following the family's initial denial of access to Mr. Tuju's residence along Mitu Drive, the National Police Service escalated the matter with utmost urgency and utmost resolve. A combined operational team comprising of uniformed police officers and experienced plainclothes detectives was immediately deployed to secure the location, and in particular, the residence of Honorable Raphael Tuju, a deployment that started very late in the night. The homestead was fully cordoned off to preserve the scene and prevent any potential interference or flight, while investigators simultaneously pursued a search warrant from the courts in line with the legal procedures. Crucially, and based on solid intelligence and meticulous forensic analysis, the Directorate of Criminal Investigations conclusively, and I'm saying this without an iota of doubt, that Honorable Raphael Tuju was physically present within his residence throughout the period in question. Even at the precise time, his mobile phone was switched off at 18:18 hours on 21st of March 2026. He was at his current residence. When confronted with the reality that police were closing in on the truth and that his deception could no longer be sustained, Mr. Tuju chose to resurface, confirming thereby the investigators' earlier well-founded suspicion that this was a carefully staged disappearance rather than a genuine case of abduction. The National Police Service views this conduct of Raphael Tuju not merely as an isolated act of falsehood, but as a deliberate attempt to mislead the Kenyan public, to misdirect the law enforcement resources, and undermine confidence in the very institutions tasked with protecting our citizens. Ladies and gentlemen, this deliberate conduct by Raphael Tuju appears to be a calculated effort to deceive the public, to generate unwarranted sympathy, and to undermine the integrity of the National Police Service, and for that matter, the Directorate of Criminal Investigations, for apparent political or personal motives. This is not an isolated occurrence. The DCI has documented numerous similar incidents involving staged disappearances or false abduction claims, often by public figures and even including politically exposed persons, in a disturbing pattern designed to undermine public trust in our law enforcement agencies. The National Police Service, therefore, views the provision of false information to authorities as a very, very serious offense. Accordingly, Honorable Raphael Tuju has been arrested and booked at Karen Police Station to record a comprehensive statement explaining his whereabouts, the circumstances behind the abandoned motor vehicle, the reports filed by his family, particulars of the so-called Good Samaritans who gave him an accommodation somewhere in Kiambu, and all other related conduct. This matter, together with other recorded instances involving public officials, will be pursued vigorously and with the full force of the law. Our objective is very, very clear: to curb this emerging culture of deception and restore full public confidence in our security apparatus. The National Police Service, as the guardian of integrity and as a guardian of the rule of law, will pursue vigorously and with the full force of the law. And our objective is very, very clear, and that the National Police Service will remain at all times unwavering in its commitment to professionalism, to transparency, and impartiality in every investigation that we undertake. We sincerely thank the members of the public who came forward with timely and valuable information during the initial stages of this matter. Your cooperation strengthens our resolve and our ability to serve and protect our fellow Kenyans. The National Police Service will pursue this case and similar incidents to the fullest extent of the law. We are resolute in ensuring that deliberate attempts to mislead Kenyans, deliberate attempts to squander police resources, deliberate attempts to undermine confidence in our national institutions are thoroughly investigated and the perpetrators held accountable. Public trust is sacred, and it is earned through relentless pursuit of truth, evidence-based action, and zero tolerance for deception. Kenyans deserve security agencies that act with courage, clarity, and consistency. We will continue to defend that trust by confronting any efforts to mislead or to manipulate the criminal justice system, no matter the source. Thank you very much.
Thank you, distinguished members of the press, ladies and gentlemen. The of criminal investigation as another agent.